Wilton, the undead, rattle, 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 is brittle, does not starve, reincarnates. Oh, crud, I thought that was part of it. Oh yeah, he starts with Chester. So it's disabled. Now, Brazilian Portuguese is disabled. Now, I don't think this is going to change the game significantly. I'm going to delete him. And I can't even really pronounce the words. I don't read Brazilian Portuguese either. I kind of read Spanish. If I can get my head in it. It's kind of been a really long, it's been years since I read or spoke Spanish. And I wasn't good or anything. I was just un poquito. Uh, oh, it doesn't. Wow. Okay. I just wanted to see what Maxwell says mostly, but hey, amigo. Now I'm in. Yeah, I can't keep up with El Mayor. Yeah. All right, you start with Chester. Oh crud! I forgot to disable these darn dolls. It's just as well. Now I am just mystified by this character because it's what I normally do is get food. So I guess we have 30 sanity and 50 health. So you got to be like armored to the nines. That's old people speak again to to fight. Although I don't know, I don't even know if fighting's an issue at that. Oh, did I pick berries? Maybe we want rot later. Hell, I don't know. Did I? Do I have? Yes, I have 2 sticks. Now I'm not committed to any full plays on this, and there was a mod I didn't get that I think it allows you to go insane immediately and all that kind of stuff, so you can which I yeah, see we ran out of stuff room already. Oh, he has that cool boomerang. I don't know what he'd use it for though. Well, whose doll should we get rid of? First voted off the island is West. Now there is no way to get in front or behind of those, so yes, West has been voted off the island, and appropriately so. And this is the mini map, and you can zoom in and out on it. Evident. I think we have to click on it to do that. Oh, maybe not. Alright. And you can close it. Let's close it for right now. Now, I have commented many times about the mini map, so it's one of those things that should have been in the game a long time ago, and the developer said we're trying to do it, and, you know. I don't know what to say about all that. Now, I can't think of anything else we need. To me, it's... let me read you the character here. Oh, I'll have to go get him. Howdy, hi, everybody. Wilton coming up here, or Wilton already came up here, one or the other. Wilton is by Debugman18. Minimap I'm using is by Squeak. Dolls is by Cheerio Dude. There is a auto catch for boomerangs by Saronis. I have not actually looked at that, but I was going to do it if I continued with Wilton. Uh, when I'm tired, I miss that catch a lot. Um, and I guess with Wilton that could be fatal. This is not an extended play of Wilton. Wilton looks to me like he's going to like a almost in the realm of challenges. Uh, I think again it's a really awesome mod, but it's something that you would want to commit to over time, and I don't really have that in this look at mods. Uh, kind of like Daniger. If you were into him, I think you could play him just forever. And it's same thing with Wilton and what's his name? I can't think of the zombie's name. Sorry. Uh, and I'd really like to look at Waverly, and I need my head together. Evidently, that one's pretty complex too. So anyway, I just wanted to give credit to all those people, and anybody forget, as always, I've forgotten. As always, I'm sorry. Uh, it's gonna happen sometimes. Any mod you see that I don't mention the person, if you go to the Steam Workshop, it has their name. So, okay, this mod unlocks Wilton as a playable character. Wilton is very brittle, but he will not starve. He has another trick up his sleeve, though, or lack thereof. Has a whopping 35 maximum health. Avoid combat unless you're heavily armored. The tips are kind of like, yeah, okay. Derpy was here. Has a whopping 35 maximum sanity. Uh, I thought the health was higher than that. But anyway, does not starve and cannot eat anything but flowers, which I would assume is 4 sanity. Respawns at a random skeleton on the map when he dies. Can dig up bones and occasionally skeletons from grave mounds. Has a cool boomerang. Be sure to catch it or you'll likely kill yourself. But I don't know what you do with it. I guess feathers. Does not do well in the cold. Spawns with an eye bone and his good friend Chester. So that, oh hell, we could have put Wes in Chester. Okay, and there's various comments about why should a skeleton get cold and blah, 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 and all those kinds of things that you normally hear. And I'm not knocking any of that. I'm just saying that, it's kind of like, why does honey spoil? Well, why not? It was worth it for this. That's just good stuff there. Okay, I don't know what to do with him. I'm not quite sure what we're trying to do here. Well, I guess we're trying to survive. Wouldn't that be the obvious thing that we're trying to do? So, the food thing just really, and that's weird, but the food thing really throws me off. So we'd be off on our quest for gold and stuff. Now this does not, well, I don't know. I guess we could demo the crock pot and all that kind of stuff with him because it doesn't, none of that stuff has to be eaten. There's no reason Wilton can't do all that stuff. So, wow, this is just weird. So we'd be looking for our first science machine. Yeah, we have 50 health. I think 35 might have been a booger to deal with. Now, Bill Bob Joy mentioned on the, now that's 0 to 30 for Krampus. And he mentioned that number, when you get Krampus and deal with him, the game resets to a number between 31 and 50 of when he'll appear the next time. And evidently this actually knows exactly what that number is the way I understood his comment. So that kind of gives you an idea of exactly the kill that will give you Krampus. So what the hell am I trying not to do? Am I trying not to go insane? Well, if you went to 0 sanity, that would be a very bad thing because you get killed by sanity monsters. So we shouldn't be in the dark at all. And we should be around flowers. Well, the flowers, Chester. Do they only do 3 points now? Well, I won't know if I pick this, will I? Yeah, we need a fire or we'll die, I guess. They die anyway. The hell did I burn up? Now, I guess he can eat these, but it gives you minus sanity if you do, so. What do you think, Chester? So I guess early on I'd kind of recommend camping near flowers. Yeah, he could be a booger to run with the sanity thing if you... Wow. That's an interesting character. I think you're probably at challenge level with him. Yeah, see, we're down to 26. Kind of mush. That's a blue one. Need green mushrooms and flowers. Yeah, that was only 4. Kind of like Uber West without the food issues, maybe. I don't know how to sum him up. That blue mushroom isn't bad for... Oh, where's my, no information on it? See, to me that would be Chapeau Azul, and a chapeau would be a hat to me. I understand examinar. Click, click, click. I think we're dealing with no vocal cords here. Well, what a cop-out. Now, if I say anything negative about anybody's stuff, just remember I say negative things about everything. Oh, that's open, Chester. Ha-ha, I knew the word. You didn't think I did. So, I guess when we run out of flowers, we die. Well, I don't really want to... I'd kind of rather play... yeah, you can zoom in and out while you're running around. That was my bad. I'd kind of rather play something rather. Oh, I'd rather play Windy than play a challenge right now. So what we may do is I'm tempted to look at that campfire cooking thing. I don't know if crock pots are on our list of many items or not. So, yeah, getting a tam would be a booger with him. So basically, lots of exploring and not getting too far from flowers. And praying for green mushrooms. I'm not playing very well. I'm just not, my head's not into doing this. Uh, what I'm thinking about doing is, well, and there's our beefalo, but that doesn't help us with sanity. Now, the winter hat, I think it used to do as much oops, frogs could kill us. uh, but we need gold, so. Well, I could run around forever. You know the deal. He's kind of like Uber Maxwell, only with sanity problems as far as health. So you got huge health issues, you got huge sanity issues, because if he goes to zero, you'd have nightmare critters. It'd be a really awesome challenge. Uh, that must be exit. Uh, I think that is save and quit. Now, I would say I don't even know if the G's a hard H or what. Hardar or Gardar Isar. And that's probably so wrong. It'll give you all a good laugh, though, so. Pyewacket finally found his bird, so maybe Pyewacket's losing his mind in the middle of winter. Pyewacket loses his mind. All right. We are going to, I keep forgetting to do character and all kinds of stuff. We are going to wood. Wolfgang is the strongest character in the game. Not anymore. Ridiculous health and hunger. Super easy mode. Character hit painful. Oh my god. Without weapon. Has tree guard damage and deer clops area damage. Okay. World. And I never did find the one that moved you forward in time and all that, so. And we're just going to cheat like a big old dog here, so. I probably should have done pickling. I didn't do it. I had to stop playing last night just because I couldn't hold any of this in my mind, so. And like I said, I'm not being brave or anything. This is what I do with a lot of my, I read, I tried watching Black Sails, and I actually had a lot to say about that in a Starbound, and I cut it because maybe that's not the place for it, but I think Black Sails stinks on ice, and it's hard to mess up pirates. Okay, we crashed. Okay, this is Just Wood, so Just Wood did not crash my game. Now, is that a happy face with a mustache? Or maybe a jackal-punky, I don't know. Piggies! Okay, control, left click should attack. Oh, I have no, wow. We seem to be lacking. The only thing enabled as a mod is wood. So I think this is our problem. He seems to be really fast too, doesn't he? So anyway, I don't want a dogwood. I don't want a dog any, yeah, dogwood. Ha ha. I don't want to dog anybody's characters, but I wonder if there's an issue here. Now, if something's in progress, I know one of the things with mods was every time the game changed, you had to redo the mod. That's why my son, Death Even 13, if you don't know, he's on a extended leave right now, but from his YouTube channel. But he's the one that got me into all this, and the reason he stopped doing mods was quite simply because it was it was just too big of a hassle every time a game was updated to go. He was doing Minecraft ones, but every time yeah, see, I don't have anything over here either. Yeah, so, well, maybe you can't use tools. I don't know. I thought it said he could use tools and weapons. Maybe they meant found tools, or if you coded them in. So what I was going to do with him was do all that stuff. I was going to do whatever the hell I want to say. I was going to do the campfire rest. I don't want to do any of that stuff in Wilson's world because you know, the little things like food values, the always on, I don't feel like you're really messing with the game very much. Campfire recipes, I don't think you really, I don't know what they are. I assume I think if they're not very, you know, if they're not something that really powers up the character, I don't think they are. But I do think there are, I can't, that's a grave, never mind. Well, I guess I could just, I bet there's all sorts of good stuff. Wouldn't fit in my pocket, that's all standard stuff. Yeah, well, I think we're going to leave wood. And this is not meant to be a fair look at anything or anything else. This is just me doing some stuff. And like I said, I do want to get the names all mentioned. And they may not be mentioned here if they don't show up. It's we may have to just cut splices from that early part. But any of these mods you go to, it's got the name on them. So anyway, let's let wood go.